Hello everyone and welcome to QuickSaveTV. I hope you had a great day, but if you didn't, don't fear not. I'll try to make you a little bit happier by describing you how the system of leveling and skills and attributes in Jagged Lines Back in Action works. Now again, as I said in previous videos up until now, this is based off of demo and it might not work this way in the final game. I expect it to work the same way, but just in case, don't get frustrated, this is just a preview of the demo. Now, so what do we have here? We have the magic, and I went through some trouble to get his level up, basically. It says here, skill points available. This mercenary has gained enough experience to level up. Open the character screen to distribute available skill points. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, as we open the character screen, we have the character details and character statistics. Now, statistics is not really important to us. Let's go ahead and see the character details. We have health, stamina, morale, level, and experience. Now, unlike in the previous games of Jagged Lines, at least Jagged Lines 2, we have the strict leveling system. Unlike in Jagged Lines 2. In Jagged Lines 2, basically all the skills were leveled by using them, right? Now we have the whole idea of leveling. You get some experience points and you level up. In order to get experience, in order to get level up, you will have to get more and more experience. Now, as I got level 6 from level 5, I got 7 training points. And now it says 7 training points available. We have 5 attributes and 5 skills there. We also have traits, but traits are not really relevant with skills and attributes. At least if it works like in classical Jagged Lines 2, the traits cannot be obtained and are generally very important for determining what your character should be good at. For example, in case of magic, he has traits of chameleon, athletic, and assault rifle expert. Now, chameleon allows him to move extremely silent, even as he walks, even as he crouches, let's say, unlike any other character. Athletic allows him to spend less stamina as he's running. Assault Rifle Expert allows him to be more effective at firing assault rifles. I assume more effective at firing at bursts as well. Now, we have skills and attributes. Unlike in Jagged Alliance 2, there is no difference in distributing points. Now, look at that. I have 7 training points, and I can distribute them, all of them to the attributes, or all of them to the skills. They count the same way. Just as they were the same value. But I have to say right away that attributes generally influence more than one skill. Skills influence only, what they say. Let's just go ahead and look through them. We have agility, which determines maximum stamina and how fast a merc can move and react to orders given. So, unlike in Jagged Lines 2, the maximum stamina of the mercenary will heavily depend on his agility. So it actually is the same with his agility. If the mercenary has 99 agility, he will have 99 stamina. If the mercenary has 2 agility, he will have 2 stamina. So he will just fade like at 2 steps. Basically, dexterity determines aiming, repairing weapons, and using explosives. So it influences 3 skills at the same time. Pay attention. That basically means that if you take dexterity, like now 7 times, it was as if you just influenced 3 skills, and as if you just got, how much? 21 skill points. Basically, if it influences aiming and repairing weapons and explosives, it means that it influences basically explosives, marksmanship, and mechanical. So if you have high enough mechanical skill right now for magic, it's much more beneficial to get higher dexterity than higher mechanical skill, because his mechanical skill already allows him to use most of the mechanical tools in the game. I assume again that the maximum is 80. Therefore, increasing dexterity right now will allow him to be better in explosives, in marksmanship, and mechanical. Wow, nice. Now, strength determines how much hit points the character has, how much damage he deals with his melee attacks, and how likely is he to force the door open. Now, it's really not useful. The last one is really not useful, which is like the alternative to mechanical, to pick locking. If you don't have a pick locker or a mechanically savvy character in your team, you might just use a shotgun to blow the bloody door open, So, but the hit points and the strength of melee attacks are quite useful. Well, melee attacks again are very situational, and if you manage to get behind the enemy, you might just knock the enemy off. Like, for example, in my case, I have knocked out 21 enemy with melee attacks using magic, and he was able to one-shot each and every single one of them. I am not sure if it really depends on his strength that much, or because it was a a stealthy attack. I think it's both, and probably it deals more damage because he was attacking from the stealth, right? So it deals full 92 damage from the stealth. Now, intelligence allows your mercenary to allows you to pass checks more effectively for how fast you gain experience, and checks for medical. Basically, so highly intelligent medic is much better medic than a stupid medic. Because even if you're skilled in medicine, you might fail the attempted how to put it, the healing of the mercenary. If you give a command, if one of your mercenaries is down, and you take two mercenaries, they're equally skilled in medical, but one of them is more intelligent. This more intelligent will be able to heal and waste less resources in much higher probability. Perception allows your mercenaries to see and hear further. It also extends the so-called guard mode. Basically, guard mode is when you have a gun and you tell your mercenary, okay, if you see someone in your guard range, just go ahead and automatically, by default, attack this someone. Do not, let them pass. Whereas in normal mode, they usually will just ignore them. That's the guard mode. Right now it's active. Now, if we press spacebar, we will see that the guard mode in front of magic stretching quite far away. The guard mode, of course, also shows you where the mercenary can and cannot shoot. Like, for example, here he doesn't really see these positions because of this sign, here because of the pole, and here as well. So you see, it also shows you where he cannot really shoot. Now, yeah, that will be about the guard. Now we have medical, explosives, marksmanship, stealth, and mechanical. They are self-explanatory, but let's talk about it just a little bit. Medical allows you to use higher level medicine and how successful you are at applying actual medicine. Explosives allow you to use higher level explosives, disarm explosives of higher level, and how good you are in general and successful in interacting with them. Marksmanship allows you to aim gun better and how probable it is for you to hit the target. Basically, very important for any sniper in Jagged Alliance. Basically, if you want your mercenary to not waste ammunition as fighting in the enemy and make each shot count, you have to have high marksmanship, but also high dexterity, as dexterity influences marksmanship. It influences actually all of the useful skills. It influences the explosives, the marksmanship, and mechanical. So be wary of that. Now, stealth allows you to emit less noise as you're moving. I would say stealth is really situational. Don't get me wrong, of course, stealth is very useful. Like, in this case, I had neutralized 21 enemy using magic, but he's also very skilled in stealth. He has the skill of chameleon, right? And he's very stealthy in general as he moves. Other mercenaries, I don't think they don't really have high stealth. Not really. So, yeah, stealth is for... In my opinion, stealth is very situational, okay? I wouldn't really recommend investing in it a lot, or have one really skilled in stealth character, but it's just my opinion. And mechanical allows you to repair tools, to pick locks, and yeah, that's all. Of weapon durability, it doesn't talk about apparel. I guess you cannot really fix apparel yourself. Now, okay, now that's about skills. As you level up, let's work under the assumption that you get 7 training points per each level. This is just an assumption, it might be different. So, that said, it means, unlike in Jagged Alliance 2, mercenaries such as Igor, provided they are on low level, Grizzly, Igor, other mercenaries, they will not be able to be as good on the same level with mercenaries such as Magic, or Gas, or even Fidel, because their basic characteristics will be higher. Now, what it means is that, unlike in Jagged Alliance 2, where you could take the worst mercenaries in the game and make them the best mercenaries in the game, that will not probably be the case in Jagged Alliance back in action. You might be able to do that, but they won't be as strong on the same levels as if you just hire Magic, right? So you have Igor of level 6. He will still has lower characteristics than the Magic at his level 6, because generally the stats should be higher. Again, it's an assumption. I never seen the character screens. I have to compare it further, but that's the general idea for me right now. I'm just throwing it out there for you to think a little bit about it. But again, that also means that if you get 7 training points, you can customize your mercenary quite a lot, and you can also see that attributes and skills don't really have any difference. So what you want to see when you hire mercenaries is their overall skill. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need to focus on some specific skills. You can easily raise marksmanship by 7 right now, no problem. Or even raise explosives. But if you raise explosives on magic, that means that you sacrifice something else, you know. So that's the role-playing system for now. Let's just go ahead and increase agility to 100, increase strength some more points, and see if the health actually gets restored right now. Let's see if it works. Ta-da! Look at that, he's actually hurt. Let's go ahead and grab some medicine. Now that would be it for the leveling up in Jagged Alliance by connection. Again, this is based off of the demo version, and in final game it might change, so don't be frustrated if it changes. It's just to show you to the preview, you know, in the demo right now what we have to work with and what you might expect in the final game. I hope it doesn't change. Well, actually, I personally hope that attributes and skills will have different value, because attributes are clearly more useful than skills, provided that they have, you know, the same utility. I mean, for example, Dexterity gives you more than just marksmanship, or just mechanical, or just explosives. Intelligence gives you also more experience, so it's, again, you know, highly beneficial to have very intelligent mercenaries, so they will be able to level up faster. Okay, regardless, that would be it for this tutorial, actually overview. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed my commentary. If you have any additional questions, please go ahead and ask. I'll try to answer them the best I can. I hope you are as excited about the game as I am, and you know what, just have a great day. Take it easy and bye bye.